Time tonight, putting the two groups together, actually really four groups, because we have Lincoln, we have New Augusta, we have Guyan, all here with our Pike Symphony. Right now we have 176 orchestra members up there. Isn't that amazing? So, I just feel blessed, to be here in Pike Township. This is my 5th year already. It's hard to believe. And we have grown so much with our program. Just want to give you a brief idea about what you're getting into. We have 3 levels of orchestra. We have freshmen, and the freshmen are divided into a violin class and violoncello bass class. And so your kids are going to be getting the ultimate instruction every day. And then they can graduate on then to the Crimson Orchestra, which is our middle orchestra, and a great ensemble, all golds at contests every year, just like the freshmen in the symphony. And then, of course, our top level group plays advanced level literature, college and professional level literature, and of course, just an amazing group that will be alongside your kids tonight. So 3 levels of orchestra, all broken down so that we are able to give your kids the ultimate amount of time on their instrument, technique, stylistic things, all that matter in music. And so we really are blessed to be able to have all this come together tonight, so you can see that. Your students have had a chance to see our wonderful orchestra area, the orchestra room, and just know that this is a great place to be. Our orchestra family, we take so much pride. And if you'll read through the newsletter, we're getting ready to do some more big things. We've already done Italy, the Florence National Orchestra Festival. We played in Disney. We had a blast down there. I'm telling you, what a great time that was. And then we're getting ready to do Chicago at the Field Museum, the Science and Industry Museum, the atrium there, on April the 6th. And then, of course, who knows where we'll go next. And we'd like to have your input, your students' input on some places you'd like us to consider to look at performance venues and a great trip for all of our orchestra family. So let me introduce our orchestra representative. His name is Keith Bogman. He's going to tell you a little bit about how we do things to keep our orchestra moving in the right direction in a financial way.
Good evening. As Mr. Emmer mentioned, my name is Keith Bachman. I am the orchestra representative on the Performing Arts Boosters Association. When you have a student that is a member of one of the performing arts, whether it's orchestra, choir, band, any of those, you also are a member of the Boosters Association. My role is to kind of support the orchestra in any way that possible, and to bring any concerns or needs to the Boosters Association. I also try to send out emails to keep people abreast of what's going on with the orchestra, to keep you informed. So many of you probably are getting that email. If you're not and would like to get that, see me afterwards so I can make sure I get your email. Or you can email me at pikeorchestrarep@gmail.com. If for some reason you didn't get that, I think Grady has his email on the newsletter that he put out there tonight. You can get in touch with me through that as well. So, appreciate it. Thanks for being here this evening.
All right, let's get on with this. Okay, my sister-in-law, Mrs. Shannon Emmert, is going to start us off with Avatar from Lincoln Middle School. Give her a big hand, everybody. Well, isn't it amazing that we could put all that together in 1 hour and then be able to do that kind of stuff? That's amazing. I mean, I do it. Can I have all the Lincoln students please stand? All Lincoln. You guys hear me up there? Lincoln, all Lincoln students please stand. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Emmert. Okay, now I get to introduce my wife, Mrs. Emmert, Mrs. Allison Emmert, the new Augusta North Middle School director, and Margot, 20 months old, just a few days away from that. So, yeah, my wife is going to be conducting Simple Gifts. All right, fantastic. Well, let's have all the new Augusta North students please stand. All right. Now, taking the stage is Mr. Bill Moss. He is the director of orchestras at Guyan Creek Middle School, and he's going to be conducting Fantasia for Strings. Let's give him a big hand. Great job, everybody. Hey, let me have all of the Guy Creek Middle School students please stand, and all Guy Creek graduates please stand. Let's give them a big hand. Well, just so proud of all of our middle schools and our high school students, and we're certainly pleased, and thankful to all of you for sharing your kids and their talents with us. And before we close, a lot of great things are happening here at Pike High School, and we have over 200 string players here, and we're growing, and we want to be able to have you be part of our family. And so, get your kids signed up for orchestra. You're not going to regret it. I'm going to be coming out and hearing your kids individually as we get closer to the end of February and March, and we'll get them placed in the right orchestras and all that kind of stuff, and let's go have a great time. So before we conclude, we need some help. Tomorrow morning, all the 8th graders are coming back here for the league concert, and we've got to strike all the chairs and stands. So if you can help us out with that, that would be great too tonight. And then I just found out just before the concert that we are the first orchestra to start the summer stretch program in its entirety from 6th grade through 8th grade next year. So if you know any incoming 6th graders, 7th and 8th graders, we're going to do a summer stretch program. I believe it's only $25 for the week. You can have your kids go away, come here, they can eat breakfast, lunch, they get a free ride, buses to come, actually to New Augusta, and we're gonna have all kinds of great fun during the summer stretch. So that's just incoming 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, not freshmen. Okay. But hey, folks, thank you for coming. Give everybody a big round of applause. Thank you. Let me hear it. Be thunderous. All right. We're all Pike proud. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kyle.